The audacity. The audacity. And you wonder why things happens to you guys generation to generation and generation. You are the curse. You are the devil.
What a vibe like this.
Hi guys, welcome to Tasha Reacts. Welcome to Tasha Reacts. I hope you're doing well, you're doing good in the hood. Hi, my name is Tasha. I do have another channel called Tachassociety where I do hair, beauty, mostly hair over there. And I do have another channel called Tasha Jean where I do story time. Check me out. Let me put my disclaimer out there. If the person comes up to me and say, hey girl, you don't have the right to be sharing my video, I will take it down because I don't care. I usually leave the person information down in the description bar, TikTok handle towards the end of the video. This is a reaction channel, so I will be reacting to the story. Sometimes I talk too much. Sometimes I get a little bit off topic. Sometimes I want to vent. Sometimes I just talk. If you don't like to hear too much talking, I always leave the person's information down below if I can find it. Alright, so let's get started. So this one is going to be a part 1, part 2. This is one of the longer story times. So let's get started.
Hey y'all, so if you don't know me, my name is Maddie. I was recently shot back in August by my ex-boyfriend. Everybody has been blowing me up, wanting me to tell my story, wanting me to make a video on what happened. And I have been in the hospital sick, and the case just ended. As soon as the case ended, I ended up getting sick. I'm fighting an infection right now. I'm doing much better. Just keep me in y'all prayers.
It's so crazy, like how someone you dated, you love, you care for, would shoot, like, I can't even say the word, would boom you. Like, how much can so, like, nowadays it's just insane. Like, you guys are just so, like, I just feel like the audacity. And a lot of men's family will condone this. Like, well, what did you do? It's just, this world's different.
I finally gained some strength, and I'm ready to tell my story now of what happened to me on August 4th, 2024. So, to start it off, I had dropped my boyfriend off at work. I dropped him off. We had came to an agreement that I would be back at 12 to pick him up. I take accountability. That's why I'm saying that right there. Boom. So, day goes on. I'm door dashing all day. Earlier that day, I was invited to an Airbnb by my cousin.
What are you taking accountability for? What is the accountability for? I hope for him not pew-pewing. I don't know. Because I'm hearing that. I don't know. Let me listen.
To celebrate their friend's birthday. So I told them, of course, I would come, stop by. It was right up the street from my house, so why not? So I called my ex-boyfriend's cousin, and I asked her, because we were really close, I asked her if she would come with me. She said, of course, and she agreed to meet me at the Airbnb. So once I finished door dashing, it had to be like maybe 9. I went home. I started getting ready. It takes me a minute to get ready, so I went home. I started getting ready. I probably didn't leave out the house. I left out the house late. Like, I remember even texting him and was like, I don't even think I'm finna go because I feel like I'm moving so slow. But I had to leave out the house at like 9. No, it couldn't have been 9. It had to be like 10:30. It had to be like 10:30 maybe. I don't know. I left. I went to the Airbnb. I was sitting outside for a long time. I called my FC to come out the Airbnb, and she came and sat in the car with me. We was literally sitting in the car just talking, kicking it for a minute. Like, it had to be like 30 minutes we was just sitting in the car. So then I had told his cousin to just let me know when she was halfway there, because she was coming from the west side. Like I said, the Airbnb was right up the street from my house, so I was nowhere. I was already knowing I was gonna get there before her, so that wasn't no problem. I I told her to just let me know when she got close or whatever. She said, okay, cool. So she called me back and told me that she was close or whatever. And the people inside the Airbnb, my cousins and all of their friends and stuff, they was asking if his cousin could go get the liquor because my cousins already knew her. So they already know she's of age. So they was just like, can she go to the liquor store for us or whatever? I'm like, all right, cool. I'll meet her at the liquor store. So that way she won't have to come here, get y'all money, and then go back out. So we got the money from them. We went to the liquor store. We at the liquor store. We get the liquor. We meet the cousin at the liquor store. We get the liquor. We get back in the car. We go back to the B&B. We finally go in the B&B. Mind you, I had been sitting there for a minute, so it was probably like, it had to be like 11 at this point now. Had to be. So, they start pouring shots or whatever. I'm lighting my hookah, just chilling. Everybody talking, chilling, listening to music, turning up. I'm just sitting there smoking my hookah or whatever. Then I see the time getting closer and closer to 12, so I call my boyfriend like, okay, I'm gonna just send you a lift and you can meet me at the house because, like I said, the Airbnb is literally right up the street from the house.
First off, whose car is it? Is it your car or his car? Because this is very important to this too. Because you're saying, okay, because in the beginning you said you got to take accountability too, because the fact that you wasn't able to pick him up at 12. I hope this is his car that you're using and that's why he's mad. Because if this is your car, because I feel like a lot of women feel as if like they're obligated to do for men. This is your car? I hope this is his car that you took and he's mad. Because if this is your car, I hope this is your car. I hope it's his car. I hope. Oh, let's listen.
House, and he worked all the way on the other side of, I'm not gonna say, but he worked maybe like 15, 18 minutes away. But he worked in the red zone. I didn't want to drive over there at nighttime. So I just told him I'd send him a lift. So boom. I sent him a lift. He heard niggas in the background. So he was automatically irritated once he heard the niggas in the background. I already know him. He didn't even have to say shit. He hung up in my face. I knew he was irritated. So then once I seen the lift was like halfway coming back towards us to the house, I told them like, okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to head out. Sh0t getting ready to be pulling up to the house. I wouldn't be there to meet him at the house. He already had a key to get in. Mind you, he didn't need me there to get in. I just still went to meet him at the house because we agreed upon me coming to pick him up and I didn't. So I just still want to make sure I was in the house with him. Like, I can't do this shit. I'm irritated. Yeah, I'm so high, y'all. Just bear with me. But I left out the house super late. Like, it had to be around 10:30, 10:40. Whatever time it was not even enough time for me to get out and actually enjoy myself. So, which I wasn't even tripping about. But so I text his cousin and I let him know like, okay, I'm getting ready to be heading to the Airbnb. What you doing? You ready? So she let me know like she was leaving out too. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll see you there. Cause I'm up the street. I'm nowhere. She coming from the west side. So I already knew I was gonna get there before her. So I just went there. I told my FC to come outside and chill in the car with me for a minute until she got there. So me and my FC in the car chilling, talking. And one of the people from inside texted my FC phone and asked if we can go to the liquor store and get some liquor. Mind you, I wasn't 21 yet at the time, but damn, why I want to keep saying her name? why ain't nobody tell me it's hard to make a story time without using names? Like, oh my God, this is irritating. But, so his cousin was 22 at the time, and we had called her and asked her, like, you mind meeting us at a liquor store to get some liquor for them? She said, yeah, no problem. So we sent her a liquor store, and we met up there. So, we met there. We got the liquor. That even took us a minute. Like, when I say the night was just, I probably spent like, okay, anyways. We get back in the car, go to the B&B. Go in the B&B. It's probably like, it had to be like 11:30, 11:40 now at this point, because when I say I barely was even there, I probably spent like 15, 20 minutes tops in there. Like, I was barely even there, but I'm watching the time knowing that I got to get him at 12 o'clock. So I call him and I tell him, I already had it in the back of my head, like, okay, I'm going to have to send him a lift because I don't want him to be waiting or whatever. And so I called him and I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to send you a lift. And he heard some niggas in the background.
Okay. I don't get the insecurity. So you can't be at a party, you hear a man in the background, so you're not allowed to have men around. You're at a party, he knows you're hanging out with your friends, so there is gonna be men. Like, I need you guys to understand, you cannot control people. If she gonna cheat, if she wanna be a thotty body, she will be. You can't get mad because there's men in the background, and you're mad because there's men in the background. What's going on? What? I be at parties and dudes like, yo, who's that? I'm like, that's man, I'm talking on the phone with you. They know I'm with you. If I want to cheat, you can't stop me from doing that. Like, I need men to understand that. It's not just men, women too. Who's that in the background? Baby, y'all need to know y'all worth. Y'all need to understand, like, you can't stop somebody from talking in the background. Just because you hear men in the back, I hope that's not what triggered him. I'm trying to give homie the benefit of the doubt. Because it seems like even when you're telling the story, you still got a little bit of love for homie. Because baby, I would have been like on site. Because you keep saying, I take accountability. Baby, there's no accountability for me getting put up, shorty. No. But I hope. I want to hear the story through because I'm trying my hardest. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is your story, so I don't want to judge you. Because who am I? I wasn't there. I don't know. But I don't think that... I don't know.
He heard some boys in the background. Some little boys at that in the background. That ain't had nothing to do with me. That I wasn't thinking about. None of that. So, he heard them in the background. And I guess he caught an attitude. Just assuming... whatever. I don't know. But he hung up in my face. And he texted me and was like, his Android was finna die. I don't know. So, I guess because his Android connects to his iPhone was off and he had a flip phone. Then he had an Android. His Android he was using for hotspot to use his iPhone. Then the flip phone he was using to make calls out. So, the Android was finna die, so he wasn't gonna be able to use his iPhone, basically. So, I told him, like, okay, the lift should be pulling up anytime soon now. I'm gonna meet you at the crib. So, boom, I'm watching the lift. He getting the lift. They on their way to the house. I'm telling him, like, okay, y'all, I love y'all. I'm getting ready to leave. I love y'all. Be safe.
He's gonna think it's something sneaky because you're hanging out with your friends. You're not able to get him, so it makes it seem in his eyes. I'm just giving benefit of the doubt that your friends are a priority instead of him, because you know I'm at work and then you're gonna get me a lift. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Trying.
He getting ready to pull up to the house, so I'm gonna just meet him there. So boom. His cousin like, okay, Matt, I'm gonna leave out with you too. Come on, let's go. So we tell each other we love each other and bye. We say, she get in her car, I get in my car. She tell me like, I'ma follow you up until.
Hold on, she said my car. Her car. Oh, okay. We needed to establish that. Her car. Not his car. She got in her car. I hope that she means her car. Because she's not obligated to do anything for you, sir. And she's not obligated to do anything for you, sir. That's her car.
The freeway street. So I stay off the main street. She followed me all the way up the main street, and then she turned off at the other main street that crosses the main street, and she turned off to go get on the freeway. So from there I pulled straight up to the house, like literally straight up to the house. He was literally pulling straight up to the house too. He beat me there, but I was literally pulling up right behind him, so the door was still wide open because he had literally just walked in. And so he came straight back out once he seen I pulled up, and he was like, let me use the car, I'm finna go to the gas station or whatever. And I'm like, alright, come on, get in, I'll drive you. So he get in the car, I go up to the gas station. Mind you, his phone off with his money on it, so he hopped straight out. Like, I was gonna ask if he needed some money or something, but he hopped straight out, literally went in the gas station. I could tell he had an attitude, mind you. Ben could tell. Hopped straight out, went to the gas station, came right back out. He went in the gas station, made a call, came back out, still on the call. On the call, mind you. Call. Hey, y'all. Okay, y'all, so this part 2. Please excuse me on part 1. I was so tired, like, I did not feel good at all. I was just literally trying to push through it. I had remade it over and over again because I was mentioning names, which I did not want to do. Like, that was not the goal. I was not trying to mention nobody's name. I was cussing. I wasn't trying to do that neither, so I just kept remaking it and putting it in my drafts. Come to find out, I posted the wrong one. I posted and went to sleep. I didn't even know what I posted. I had to take a nap because I felt terrible, but I do want to apologize for saying his name. My goal is never to slander him or throw dirt on his name. I just want to bring awareness to what he did to me, because a lot of people still don't even know what he did to me, and a lot of his family members are still accusing me of wrongfully convicting him of something that he didn't.
What is a wrongfully convicting? Wrongfully convicted is like, all right, we got into a fight, we got into an argument, the police was called, and it's like, oh, you got him locked up, and you was the person. Okay. Wrongfully convicting is if the person finds out something and you lied, and then you say, yeah, he got stuff in the house, and you need to get him locked up. That's wrongfully convicting. The dude, bang, 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 Sh0t. The audacity. The audacity. And you wonder why things happen to you guys generation to generation and generation. You are the curse. You are the devil. If my child hurt anybody, I don't give a damn. Maybe I'll be hugging you. I'll be like, maybe I love you. But maybe I raised you better. I will be sitting with the family. Of course I'm going to support my kid. Of course I love you. But baby, wrong is wrong. Wrongfully convicting? Who said that? And I bet you it's one of his stupid cousins. It has to be a cousin. Stupid little young family. Because there'll be people that will help them. I had a dude I knew that SA'd a kid. And his boy was there. And his boy was like, but she wanted it though. His boy, the dude is in jail for a long time. And I'm so happy every day. I said, God, longer and longer. Paul denied. Yo, free my boy. Baby, if I tell you free my boy, baby, I will always comment. Free what? Who we freeing? Baby, they block me. Cause what? Apologize for what? Say his name. Say his name. I don't give a damn. You still got love for the family. F the family, bro. They don't love you. They allowed their child, their brother, their cousin to hurt her. He's wrongfully convicted. Wrongfully convicted. Wrongfully convicted. Yo.
Of something that he didn't do. And I have evidence, which we're going to get to that too. But, yeah, just excuse me in the way I was messing up the story. Not messing up the story, but repeating the same thing. I don't know what I did, but I think I left off at his cousin followed me down the main street, then turned off to the other main street to go get on the freeway. So then I pulled up to the house. As soon as I'm pulling up, he literally just had got there. So he came straight out and he asked me like, let me see the car keys. I want to go to the store. So I told him like, come on, get in, I'll drive. So boom, we on our way to the gas station. I could tell he mad. His energy just off his tail. Like, he didn't say anything to me. I think I asked him how was work, and he gave me like a dry response or something. So I just argued off it. He had an attitude. So we pulled up to the gas station or whatever. He hopped out before I can even see if he needed any cash or anything, because mind you, like I said, his phone was off. I don't even know if I said that. I don't know, but his phone was off, and the phone that he had his Cashapp money on, it was off. So the Android was dead. So I didn't know like if he needed any money or anything, because he hopped out quick as hell. Didn't even give me a chance to ask him. So he went in the store for like 12 seconds at the most, came right back out. He was on the phone. He got in the car and he was like, all right, bet, I'll call you when I get back to the crib. Hung up. I asked him like, you finna go out? He asked me like, you finna go out? I'm like, I can go back to where I was just at if you're finna go out. Like, I came home to be with you, but if you finna go out, then yes, I'm finna go back out. That's what my exact words was. So from there, he chuckled. He didn't say nothing else. He just chuckled. Mind you, he had an attitude because, like I said, he heard some guys in the background talking. Like I said, I didn't even know them. I didn't even care to know them. My bad if y'all see this, but just speaking realistically, like. But anyways, so from there, I just signed and went on about my business because I didn't feel like arguing or going back and forth and none of that. So I went down the street to the hookah store to get an orange head. And me not thinking about my phone, I'm thinking about the keys because I know how he is. I'm thinking about hurry up, snatching the keys out the ignition. And yeah, I thank God I can look back at this and laugh. Like, some days I cry, some days I laugh. But anyways, I'm not thinking about my phone. So I hurry up, put the car in park, snatch the keys out the ignition. I'm getting ready to get out. Before I can even get out, he snatches my phone off my lap, get out the car, and launches it across the street. I said, okay. Really? Didn't even say nothing. I got back.
So he just took your phone and threw it. You going to buy a new phone? Like, what is wrong? I've been in situations, I ain't gonna lie, I had toxic. I have. But it would be like toxic for like, we arguing, we fighting. I think the most toxic was my son's father. We was toxic, but he loved to throw or abandon you. He was the most toxic because he was kind of like, he had female tendencies, so he was the most like toxic. My daughter's father, we fought like for real. We were like, we you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh my God, oh dear. Yeah, I've been there. I've been with people breaking my stuff, and my son's father will replace it. My daughter's father and me, we fight. We used to fight. We used to argue. Yes, we used to fight. Yeah, baby. What's up? What? Like, not lie, you know? So I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh my God, oh, I am so appalled. No, I've been there. I've been with toxic people. I've been with people who don't know how to control anger. I also have anger problems. So that's why I don't deal with I don't put myself in anger situations. If you give me a red flag that you're crazy or you have crazy anger issues, I eliminate myself. I stop talking to you. I block you. I don't give a damn how fine you are, how good you are, how good your head game is. I don't give a damn. If you give me a little hint that you're toxic, I'm gone. Because toxic causes anger. And a split second, that person could change your life completely. That's why, now I see I'm moving on up. All these men are coming back. One by one by one. And it's all the people that hurt me. All of them that know how to trigger me. One by one by one by one. Because why? The devil's trying to find a way to distract me. The devil's like, yo, Tasha is really focused. She's doing her YouTube thing. Let me bring my people. And that's how sometimes the devil works. You have so much accomplishment. You got so much to accomplish. He's like, yeah, I'm going to bring all her exes. I'm going to bring all her exes. They're going to pretend they're your friend and they're going to ruin her life. And so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh yeah. No, I know that. But baby, one situation could just change your life completely.
In the car, pulled off, started crying. Pulled over as I'm crying, trying to take deep breaths, trying to calm myself down. Because mind you, I have been on a journey with God, going to church every Sunday, him and me both, not even just me by myself.
No, be quiet. The devil goes to church too. You didn't know that? The devil goes to church too. The devil will have a person. You don't even see like people who go to church. The devil knows. He's going to have that dude act right. But he knows who's weak and he knows who's strong. You're trying to get back with God. And the person that you love the most is going to be the easiest person to trigger you. The easiest person to get you off your game. You're claiming that he paralyzed you. And we're not going to say that because you never know God's plan. Because sometimes God has to put you in a situation that you're low. God has to put you in a situation that you're low because you never know. This can be temporary. This can be temporary. God has to kind of check you too. God has to make you get to a point that you hate but you forgive. You can hate what a person did to you, but he got to get you to a place to make you see your worth. Make you take accountability too. You get what I mean? So, I'm not going to sit here. I know it says in the Sh0t that you're paralyzed, but you don't ever know what God's plan is for you. What's his mission for you?
He was right there, right along with me, praying more, everything. It was just like out of nowhere though, this shit happened. But I sat there really trying to calm myself down, and I said, okay, let me turn back around.
And another thing, it just came in my mind, right? There's a difference of going, okay, I can go to church, right? But if I'm still doing worldly things, you just went into a building. Going to church means that you're taking the right steps to change your life, to be with God. And who am I? I have 2 baby daddies, so I'm not here to judge you or him. But you can go to church. But if you're doing the same things you was doing when you leave church, that don't mean how are you getting right with God? If you're smoking, you're hanging out with friends, that's not getting right with God. Just because you go to church, praying more, what does that have to do with anything? You could pray, but the devil comes, that's when the devil comes harder to test your faith. You're smoking, you're hanging out with your friends, y'all still doing hood activities. That's not, anybody could pray. Anybody can pray. I can pray. You can pray. But that doesn't mean that you're closer to God. You're trying to learn God. But God sometimes steps back to see like, all right, Let me see if she really F's with me. I'm going to do everything in my power to see if she really F's with me. Let me see if this is really my child. And sometimes you going to church and you're doing all that, and God allows the devil. Sometimes he sits back and said, go ahead, test them, because this is my kid. Let me see if they really love me. Let me see if I make her temporarily paralyzed, because I'm not going to put that on you. What if I make her temporarily paralyzed? Let me see. Is she still going to be of me? Let me see. And maybe sometimes you're putting that man before God. I've been there. My baby daddy stole my money and got me locked up. And I think he saved my life. Because if I didn't, on dogs, it would have been one of us. Probably him. Because my anger, the way I hated that man in that house, every day I prayed. So,
let me turn back around, because I'm not going to leave him out here. That's not in my nature. I'm never going to leave him out here, even though he just did what he did. So I turned back around, pulled up on him. At this point, he was not in front of the hookah store no more. He was walking. He crossed the street and was beginning to walk down. Ow, why do I keep moving this arm? And was beginning to walk down a side street. So, mind you, he on the sidewalk. So, no, I didn't hit him. I didn't try to hit him. I didn't run up on no curve. I wasn't even in my own car. I would never mess up my grandma's car intentionally.
Hold on. So this is your grandma's car. So it ain't even either one of y'all car. The audacity to send even her car. And even your car. It's her grandma's car. So she has to pick you up out of her grandma's car? Her grandma? Oh, come on, bro. Come on.
But I pulled up on him, and I'm steady just telling him, like, why would you do that? That don't make sense. All you want to do is argue. I don't feel like arguing tonight. Just give me my phone. If you're going to get in the car, come on, let's go. He pulls out his gun. He starts shooting in the air. He like, no, ain't no phone. Go the fuck home.
Oh. Baby, yeah. I would have gone on. What? You trying to... Baby, I don't think I ever... What you boom, boom, boom? What? What is that gonna do? Ain't no phone, girl. I wouldn't argue with you no more. Oh, you putting up burners? Baby, you're up right there. Oh, this is what we doing? No problem. Keep the phone. Baby, police will be called. Oh, their family will really hate me. Oh, okay. The police will meet us at the house. That's all I would say, and I would have drove off. He would have came to the house, walked to the house, and the police would be right there. Baby, you pulling guns on me? Oh, I don't think I ever had that happen. Baby, that's a different world. Because, baby, my little fist could only do so much. Now you putting burners on me? Baby, you're up. You're endangerment. I'm your woman. I'm your woman. You're supposed to love me like you love your kid. You're supposed to protect me. You're my man. Oh. No phone. Oh, baby, no phone. You right. I'm going to the police station. And they will get you. And that's all I would have said. Ain't no phone. You ain't paying my phone bill. You're mad at me because I didn't pick you up with my grandma's car. And now you pulling burners out on me? No problem. Enjoy your walk. Damn it.
Go the fuck home. I'm good. Boom. I'm just like, what you mean ain't no phone? I'll go home. Trust me, I'll go home and leave your ass out here if you want me to. But you're gonna give me my phone. He did not give me my shit, y'all. He did not give me my shit. But anyways, I'm just steady yelling. We yelling back and forth now at this point. Walking, mind you, I'm cruising, he walking. So We back and forth. I got my windows rolled down. We back and forth yelling out the windows. In and out the windows. Give me my phone. I'm not giving you shit. Go the fuck home. He let off about, I'm gonna say 2-3 shots at the most when I first pulled back up on him. That was the first time he shot. He shot in the air. Boom. He then, some way, somehow, I don't even know when the fuck this shit happened, but the nigga scared the fuck out of me when he did it. Some way, somehow, he crossed over, because I wasn't even paying attention like that, but he crossed over behind the car and was now on the driver's side of the car. And he was at my window now. I didn't know, mind you. And I didn't know till he said something else, because I'm steady yelling this way, looking this way, like, give me my phone, Sh0t, give me my fucking phone. I hear him from the back of my head on the left side now. He like, I'm not giving you shit. Just go home. Go the fuck home. You don't need no phone. Go home. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Give me my phone. Back and forth. Just consistent. Back and forth. Back and forth. Same shit over and over again. So then, boom. And people keep calling me. That's another reason why it's all over the place. But anyways, I don't even remember what was the last thing I said. This is what I'm talking about. Back and forth, we consistently saying the same thing, back and forth. So he ended up putting his gun in the car, putting it in my face, like, pull the fuck off. It's one in the head. Pull the fuck off. I'm not playing with you, Maddie. So I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Give me my motherfucking phone.
Maddie? You was gonna end your life for a phone? Maddie? My pride, no lie. I'm a little cuckoo in the brain. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, crazy. Tasha a little crazy. But baby, I ain't dying for a phone. I'm not. I never had a man put that. That would have scared me straight. But baby, after that happened, baby, you're off for life. Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever talk to me. Even if you came to me like, hey, Tasha, like, if you don't stay with me, I'm gonna call the cops. Don't ever speak to me in your life. Ever. I would have just turned around like, oh, really? No word. I said, after today, you are off. Don't ever speak to me. Keep the phone, bro. But after today, bro, you're off. I would have got a restraining order. Baby, you would have been so shocked. I wouldn't even argue with you. Baby, that is different. He could have ended your life. He don't love you that much. A man, baby, I've done some insane things. Ask my baby daddies. That's why I got two of them. I done some insane things, so has they. But for someone to pull something out on me, you guys need to reevaluate love, bro.
Straight told him like that. I don't know why. I don't fear shit. I don't think I fear is God. Okay? And that's why I'm still alive. I would never fear a gun that I shot. Ever. Simple. But, that's besides the point anyways. But, so he said that I skirt off. I guess, I don't know what he thought, but I skirt off. I didn't even skirt off, but like my foot was on the gas. I definitely pulled off. And I said, like, I don't give a fuck. Move that shit out my face, Sh0t. Oh, I'm about to get irritated, bro. Anyways, because I already just said it, so shit, fuck it. So I tell him, like, move it out my face, bro. And I pulled off a little bit. That's when he let it go. I think it was about like 4 shots. 2 of them hit me. Soon as I got shot.
Sh0t. He didn't even go one time. Like, oh shit, my bad. No. He went one. He wanted to end you. And then the family, hey. And the family said, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. You can come. You can come. It's alright. They need to be judged one by one. What is it? Hey. And the reason why that boy's a garbage is because his parents and the family. Because there's no accountability. There's no accountability. And it seems like in her heart, it seems like she's trying to forgive so she can be better. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because you know when you still care for somebody? Because like, okay, I've been, and I'm not saying it's her, I'm just saying me. I know I've been in situations like I've been with toxic people, but I'm like, it wasn't their fault though. I have to take accountability too. Baby, I'm not taking no accountability for nothing. My son's father, when he got me locked up, baby, I'm not taking accountability for that because I didn't deserve it. Period. Period. Yeah, I threw some stuff, yeah. But he was abusing me for years. And I snapped, and his mother and father and his sister, Christian people, allowed him to mistreat me. They told me to pray for him when he was mistreating me and my children. But when Tasha snapped, they put me in jail. They put me in jail. Christian people. Christian people who believe in God. But then I learned in the end, like God said, when I prayed, and I kept saying, what did I do? And different people kept coming. The pastors, a pervert. I found out mad stuff. Because sometimes the people that hurt you the most is the people that you care for. If a family is not making a person accountable for it, that's the reason why that person is the way he is. A man that you love, that you're giving your body up to, has the audacity to end you. He's trying to end you. He didn't even go, oh shit, my bad. 4 shots, bang, bang, bang. He wanted to end you. And his family was like, well, it's false accusation. What? Yeah.
I instantly went numb. Mind you, I was driving. My foot was on the gas, so as soon as I went numb, I lost all control. I crashed into a truck. I knew I was numb. First of all, I knew I couldn't feel nothing. And I knew I was finna crash. I looked up. He shot me, mind you, so my whole chest down went numb. Like I couldn't feel nothing. My chest fell on the on the steering wheel. It fell on the steering wheel. And the steering wheel turned to the right. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up and finish this now because y'all keep asking for part 2. And I know once y'all see part 2, y'all gonna be like, all right, bitch, we need you to finish. So, why do I keep cussing? I think that was the problem too. Earlier, I was trying to talk so proper because you just never know who see what on the internet. And I'm just trying to put a different image out there for myself. Like, bro, going through a situation like this really will change you. But that's a different story. Anyways, soon as the bullets hit me, I crashed. I instantly crashed. My body fell, my torso, my chest, everything fell directly on the steering wheel. The steering wheel swerved to the right. I looked up, and it felt like it happened in slow motion, but in the video, shit was fast as hell. I looked up, I just seen the truck. Like, then the airbags, all the airbags, boom. Then from there, the car had started smoking, so I'm yelling out for him to come help me, like, I'm just finna call him Tomato. Tomato, come help me. The car's smoking, I can't move, I can't feel nothing, I'm paralyzed. I can't feel nothing. So he ran over to the car. And my guess is, at that point, that's when he threw the gun, because it did take him a little minute to get to me. But
So you had to call him to come save you. His first instinct was him. His first thing he thought about was him. His first mindset was to think about saving himself. She got hit by a car. You didn't even run. She had to call you. Hey. Yeah.
because after he got to me, he never left my side after that. So he ran over to the car, and shit, after that, I'm telling him, like, I can't walk. I can't feel. I'm paralyzed. You're going to have to call the EMS. Like, this shit is real. You hit me. I'm hit. So then from there, he tried to get me out. I guess he thought I was bullshitting. He thought I could walk. I couldn't. He let me fall on the ground. I'm telling him, like, what the fuck, Sh0t, you dropping me? I got bullets in me. Like, you can make it this. Oh, why do I keep saying his name? I'm so irritated. I'm telling him, like, I got bullets in me. Like, bro, like, you could be making them bitches move. You dropping me. You can't do that. You got to call the ambulance right fucking now. Like, don't even try to pick me back up. He like, nah, I don't got no phone. How I'm going to call the ambulance? So a truck, a van, something rolled past. He tried to stop the van. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea in Detroit, but they rode right the fuck past us. They did not give a fuck.
Where's the truck that hit you? You hit. You couldn't ask them to call 911? And I thought he had his phone he was talking to. And where's the phone that he threw? Where's your phone? I don't know.
And I hope y'all fucking see this, because y'all wrong as hell. Not that I even wanted y'all help, because at the end of the day, me being in that position, nothing but a ambulance person needed to be moving me anyways. But still, damn, like, I would hate if we really didn't have no phones and y'all really rode the fuck past us. But anyways, they rode past us. I'm steadily telling him, like, bro, it's not my time to die. You have to call the ambulance right now. We don't know what's going on. Like, you have to call the ambulance. So he's steady trying to play like he ain't got no phone. Mind you, he has a flip phone.
So he was gonna let you die. I hope. I don't know what to say. Because you're younger, so you're not gonna understand. There's nothing in my heart would ever forgive you if I was there. Nothing. I will say his name till the day. Yo, so much. Like Black Lives Matter, baby, I would. I don't even know how to feel. Like, I feel like I'm so angry for you. It seems like you're not as angry, but I don't know you. So I'm not going to sit here and judge. Don't think I'm trying to put your feelings aside, because baby, there's different stages of grief. But I'm just so mad. Like, baby, I want to go to his whole family. Like, yo, I said what I said. That's insane. And for the family to allow, well, it's his family. There's a lot of families like that. Like my son's father's family. There's some people that is really gang. The family could do no wrong. No wrong. I don't know.
That he just made a call off of. So he picks me up, put me in the back of the car, tries to pull off. Car is totaled. We're not going nowhere. Car is totaled. Like, ruined. He tried to pull off. Car didn't go nowhere. Something sounded like it was dragging. I don't know, but that was rap. So then I'm steady telling him the same thing, like, come on, Sh0t, bro. Damn, I'm about to get irritated, bro. I keep telling him, like, come on, bro. Just call the EMS. Call the EMS. Call the EMS. It's going to be okay. Just call the EMS. I'm not going to die if you just call the EMS. Like, it's not my time to die. So then from there, he finally decides to call the EMS. And to me, it felt like it took them a long-ass time to get there. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I wasn't really paying attention to anything. I was sitting back there in the back seat, silent, praying, just trying to keep calm, trying to just keep my breath, like, steady, like, not trying to send myself into shock, because, like, I just know what come with this stuff and how it work if you overreact or if anything. So I was just back there just keeping calm and praying, literally. And he got out. He opened up the back door, and he turned on the flashlight, and he was flashing his flashlight in my face, yelling my name, just basically making sure I'm still alive still. And I was ignoring him for the most part. I mean, I think I looked up at him one time, and I was like, I'm alright, I'm good. Ain't saying nothing else to him that whole time. So then the police finally, the EMS got there before the police. They finally got there. As they pulling up, he told me like, shh, don't say nothing. I'm gonna go to jail. That was the only thing he said. So that right there really like had me feeling some type of way, because it's just like, that's your main concern right now. Okay, bet. So then from there, the ambulance person came over to the car, and he checking me out, like he just looking at my wounds and stuff, trying to see where I'm shot at. Then he put the call in, like he asked him how old I am. He told him 20 years old. He put the call in, like 20-year-old female, 2 gunshot wounds, one to the shoulder, one to the hip. So automatically right then and there I started panicking, because I'm like, damn, shot not once but twice. What the fuck? And I'm 98 pounds. Mind you, I was not drinking this night, and I thank the Lord that I wasn't, because if you know what alcohol do to you when you bleed, I probably would have not made it. And so then from there, like I said, I started panicking, because I never expected that I was shot twice. And I wasn't even thinking that the situation was as severe as it was, honestly. Like, I never thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to walk again. I'm skipping too far ahead. Hold on. Anyways, I get in the ambulance. They put me in the ambulance. The police is now here. We getting ready to pull off, but the police come to the back of the EMS truck, and she's like, this young man out here said he's with you. He wants to ride. I said, no, he's the one who shot me. Definitely not. And I turned to the guy next to me and I said, call my grandma. And so then they shut the doors. And we got the fuck on. He was like, you going to St. John? I said, please don't take me to St. John. Please don't take me to St.
That's like Kearney out here. Maybe they shut that down. Kearney Hospital was the worst hospital in Boston. I don't live in Boston anymore, but when I did, I need to stop saying, I keep saying out here, some people be thinking I live in Boston. I don't live in Boston. But Kearney Hospital, baby, if you're going to Kearney, you're going to die. Kearney is the worst hospital in the world. Everyone in Kearney is a garbage.
Take me to St. John. They kill people there. He said, this is a trauma, ma'am. You have to go to St. John. I said, please, no, don't take me to St. John. Please. Begging him, crying the whole way there, like, don't take me to St. John. They called my grandma. I gave them the number. They call her. They not telling her over the phone, like, what happened. Mind you, she out of town, so I don't even know why I told them to call her, but that was really, like, one of the only people whose number I knew by heart next to his. So it was like, call my grandma. She gonna have to call my people for me. So I arrived to the hospital. From there, they started cutting off all my clothes. They started locating my injury. They started asking me if I could feel this, if I could feel that. Because I just kept on screaming, like, I can't feel. And they just kept on asking me. They kept touching stuff on my body, asking me if I could feel. And I'm just steady like, no, I can't feel. At this point, I'm really frustrated. I'm crying. Like, I'm just thinking the worst out the situation right now. And I'm there alone, mind you. I was there alone probably for about 35 minutes at the most. I mean, my mama did the dash. I don't know who got there first, but it seemed like, I think my mama got there first. She did the dash. And when she got there, she came in the room. She asked me what happened. I told her that he had shot me. And she bust out in tears and called my grandma. I told her what happened. And my dad and everybody else got there. And then from there, I met with the neurosurgeon maybe like a few hours later that morning. Because mind you, this was going into August 4th. And I met with the neurosurgeon later on that morning, and he basically told me like, yeah, you have a 5% chance of ever walking again, but God has the final word, and you never know what can happen. It has been done plenty of times. And so, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to...
Alright, I'm gonna stop it here because I'm getting too emotional. I think because the fact that you're so young too, and I feel like I'm projecting my feelings. I'm just projecting my feelings, so I'm like really I'm really angry, like, and I need to like, girl, you should be like, girl, you don't even know me. I don't, but I should hurt my feelings because I'm like, this is somebody that you loved and cared for that hurt you, and the crazy thing that his family allow him. Just insane. Well, this is part 1 to it. Like I said, I will be doing part 2. I'm pretty good. I've been pretty consistent, so I've been doing pretty good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys